All right, Ben, we're going to begin, though, with some developments involving former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. A state lawmaker is in Washington tonight, heading to the White House to push for his early release from prison. Good to have you with us today at 5. State Representative Gay-Dagnogo says Kilpatrick was unfairly sentenced for corruption during his time in office.
Let's take a look at his prison term by the numbers here. On March 11th, 2013, Judge Nancy Edmonds sent Kilpatrick to jail. He was later sentenced to 28 years behind bars. Fast forward to today, and the former mayor has spent 2,544 days locked up. He served not even a quarter of his original sentence. Mara McDonald traveled to Washington, D.C. and met up with the state rep a short time ago. And Mara, she says she plans to give the president a letter.
That's right, and his team knows that she's coming, and they know she's coming with that letter and what the topic is. This is not the first time over the last several weeks that the Trump administration has been talking about the issue of commuting Kilpatrick's sentence. Take a look.
I've been to the White House before. I've never been to a dinner at the White House. I'm looking forward to seeing who else is there. And I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to hand off this letter and have a conversation about getting commutation for a man that I believe has done enough time.
Gay-Dagnogo is the chair of the Detroit caucus, and her effort at a commutation for Kilpatrick is one of a multi-pronged approach that has been ongoing with the Trump administration for months.
None of us are arguing his innocence. If that was the case, we'll be asking for a pardon. That's not what we're asking for. We realize during his leadership, he did some things that were wrong. He impacted the city negatively. And pretty much scarred us for a very long time. But we also realize that this is an act of mercy, an act of a second chance.
The letter is signed by everyone from Reverend Wendell Anthony to a host of elected leaders across the state. Gay-Dagnogo is attending an event at the White House tonight, and the administration knows she's bringing her letter and what the ask is. She's not the only one, though.
This work started with his pastor, Bishop Shear, Bishop Wayne T. Jackson, Bishop Edgar Van. Several pastors throughout the city of Detroit and Michigan have weighed in on this long before I got involved.
Back here live, and let's not forget Peter Karmanos has been appealing to the president to intervene in Kilpatrick's case as well. So why isn't the administration dismissing this out of hand? From what I have been told, the administration is seriously considering this. What are the political considerations here, and why would they consider it? We're going to address that coming up live tonight at 6. We're live in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol. And Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Mara, you have to wonder if it's that simple that you just hand a letter to the president.
Well, in this case, I think, well, let me say this. I know that there has been a lot of behind-the-scenes discussions before the state representative came here with the letter. They know she's coming with this letter. They know what's behind the letter. And they know that there have been discussions going on, not just with this state representative, but with multiple pastors, with Peter Karmanos, with multiple people who are interested in seeing his sentence commuted. So I think this is a formal request on behalf of the state representative and all those people who signed that letter. But don't kid yourself. She's not showing up at a dinner at the White House tonight with a letter that says, hey, President Trump, consider this. These talks have been ongoing behind the scenes for quite some time.
Exactly. All right, more to come from Mara in Washington. Thanks, Mara.